Vas-y, je commence facile, petit ollie finger flip, puis après je vais voir, je fais mes petits classiques. C'est bon pour toi? I'm Stéphane Lagorce-Zimberlin. I'm 30 years old and I live in Paderborn, North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany. It's kind of hard to tell when I started freestyle. I started skating when I was 12. My best friend Swan gave me a board and I was pretty much a crap when it came to ramps and doing street tricks. So I was just doing pretty much flat ground tricks. And yeah, it was kind of like freestyle, but I didn't know it was freestyle back then. And then I did some BMX flatland as well. Did that for a few years, and then I did pretty much other sports, like I did scootering, I did roller inline. Then I switched to music and I really got back into skateboarding 7 years ago when I started to meet my wife. So yeah, we got back into skateboarding together, and just naturally I came back to my basic tricks I used to do when I was 12, and then freestyle came along, and yeah, that's basically how it started. There is no real secret of keeping the motivation alive. It's just I kept the flame of skateboarding like the same one as I had when I was 12, 13, and yeah, going back to skateboarding older, it's not like when you were a kid. When I was a kid, I was like, I didn't have any confidence, and now I'm 30 and I started again at my early 20s and I had more confidence, so it was pretty easier to get back into skateboarding. So motivation is just, yeah, it's quite natural now. I'm more motivated to do things now rather than when I was 12, 14, 15. My main goals for 2026. My main goal for 2026 are trying to keep in shape, learn new tricks basically. I'm gonna do a last contest because I want to focus more on teaching skateboarding, and yeah, in my opinion, freestyle is going to professional path that I don't really like. Like, I like it in the hand, but I don't like it in another hand because it's cool to do like professional contests, being professional, etc., etc. But I want to get more back to the roots and just do skateboarding for the pleasure of skateboarding and just teaching kids, and yeah, just transmission and pleasure. That would be the two words like for 2026. Transmission, pleasure, it's fine.
Jonathan.
Putain, 1,96 €, j'ai envie de pleurer.
C'est pour faire un repas, il est quand même 1,96 €. Mais cette aberration. Voilà.
Comment ça? Franchement, 1,96 €, j'ai mal au cul. Putain de merde.
Vas-y, je filme quand tu tapes ton code, surtout, c'est important.
Je t'en prie.
Vas-y.
Pour ceux qui veulent pirater ma carte, c'est maintenant. Mais le code change de toute façon, donc vous êtes baisés, le code il change tout.
Allez vous servir. Grâce.
Allez, on va. Oh. Oh.
Royal.
Xavier Doda? Non.
Bienvenue. Oh si, c'est avec leur dodal chelou.
Merci. Tu vois comment c'est lisse là? C'est rien, c'est parti.
Alors mon petit rituel, la clope, m'échauffer en même temps les chevillettes. Voilà. Sportif de haut niveau, on a dit. Je suis censé être professionnel. Paye ton professionnel.
I feel pretty confident for this year. 2025 has been a hell of a roller coaster because I won a contest. I finished last at the contest, so it was quite a huge roller coaster. I closed my brand, and at the same time we never did that many contests this year, so I was pretty confident for some times, and I was like completely lacking of confidence some other times. So 2026 I'm pretty confident now that I closed my brand and I'm focusing more on myself and my skating and the joy of it. So I'm pretty confident for this year. Should be fine. So Germany, well, we're going to Germany because everything is happening there for real, like world championships, biggest scenes. We're gonna live in Paderborn. It's one of the oldest contests to date for freestyle since like the late 90s, and we have Marl next to it, and it's also a big scene with Marshall and again freestyle crew. Then you have in Kassel, you have the World Freestyle, the biggest event that has ever been, basically. So Germany is just the place to be, and the Asphalt Surfer crew has been so welcoming every time we went there. So it was quite an evidence, like let's just live in Paderborn and see what happens. Oh, I have a few things, but now it's time to show the big things. Tu peux m'ouvrir ça s'il te plaît, pendant que je fais ça. So this is probably one of the things that I'm the most proud of. It comes from one of my former students from my freestyle school when I was living in Périgueux. And that's just cute words from my students. And I had a pretty big freestyle school back then. We were like 10, just not bad for a small city. Then, of course that one. My first French championship, like official one. So quite proud of that, even if federations and stuff, not everyone agrees, but back then I was pretty happy, and I'm still really happy to have that one because, yeah, came a long way. And yeah, I organized the event. I was so tired, and somehow I managed to win it, which is pretty awesome. Then 2025. Yeah, that one. So this is the cover of the Broken Things magazine. This is the only freestyle magazine that we have right now, and for a long time they stopped doing it, and since summer 2025 they decided to do a revival, and this one is talking about the French style, so every one of us, and they decided to put me on the cover, which feels weird because, yeah, why me? I don't know, but yeah, pretty cool. I have so many things in there, it's quite hard. Let's see. Allez. Yeah, that one. It's from Paderborn 2024, and I think I have that one from Paderborn 2024, and I think this is probably the exact date where we decided to come live in Paderborn. I think this is this moment. So yeah, quite important for me, that one. Oh, also this is a cool story. So this, for the nostalgics who used to ride scooters back in the 2010s, Mad Gear was a pretty big brand in scootering, and yeah, me and my friend, we really loved that brand, and he kept that one since like 15 years and gave it to me. So yeah, that's a very important thing from my childhood, which is pretty awesome. Quite nice. Yeah, then... Oui, c'est bon, bien sûr. Oh, that one. Damn. Still gives me goosebumps. So, yeah. Oh my god. It's been a while. Full of dust. So, yeah. So, this is the Community Award from the Euro Freestyle 2023. It was still in Brandenburg an der Havel. So, yeah, that award, it's not like for the contest itself, it's, as it says, Community Award. And yeah, 2023 was the year where I organized a contest. I managed to have a freestyle school. I started my freestyle brand. So the goal was to push French freestyle at its maximum, and this has been the reward. And I think I cannot have any better award in my life. So yeah, that one is probably the most important. Like, a victory is nothing compared to this. So yeah, this is probably my favorite item. Yeah. Still give me goosebumps, for real. Like, it's quite insane. Yeah, here we are. That's the most important things, I think. Not bad. Oh, of course I'm proud of that as well. But this is just pretty logical. Non! Putain, je suis deg. Ah putain.
Mais merde! Ok, eh bien allez. Ouais, Coco Grab il était cool là.
So, yeah, nowadays I'm not looking for titles anymore. Like, I mean, if I can reach like Patrick's record of 5 French titles, that would be fun, just for the sake of it. But I don't care that much. I've reached the professional level now, and my only goal, if I can say, is to do at least 1 podium, because I feel like an imposter in professional division. But yeah, now I just want to have fun on my board, and yeah, titles are just titles. Like, I mean, if I can win, that's awesome. Like, if I can make podiums and bring those cups home, this is always good. But yeah, now I just want to feel good on the board, because yeah, I wanted to do too much too fast recently, and I kind of like burned my wings, and yeah, now I'm getting back to like just the pleasure of being on the board and do stuff for myself, which is good. Well, for freestyle enthusiasts out here, big thanks to everyone who come cheer me up when I do a bad run. Big shout out to the Asphalt Surfer crew for being so supportive with us with the idea of moving in Paderborn. Big thanks to Danny Popescu, because yeah, he's one of my best friends. Thanks to Marius as well, because he's one of my best friends. They know why. Thanks to everyone who helped me with my Putain Skateboard project. Rest in peace, of course. Yeah, thanks to Mike Massisco, thanks to Mike Osterman, thanks to Tony Gale, I mean everyone for real. And now, thanks to Gunther and Marshall Skateboards, who are sponsoring me since like a few weeks now. Thanks to my other sponsors, Molofok, Funny Shadow Grip Tape, Bearded Be Care, Shinners Group, Shout out Almog. And last but not least, thanks to all my friends, my real friends from the La Cambrousse, vous savez. And thanks, of course, to my wife, who's been so supportive since quite a lot of years now. She's following me everywhere in my crazy little adventures. She managed to support all the noises we do. Yeah, I mean, skateboarding for me, it's a lot of sacrifice, and I know that we could have some holidays, but I spend them on my board basically, and she's quite comprehensive on that. And thanks for understanding me with my love of the wooden plank. And yeah, thanks for supporting the fart noises and the fart smells as well. Quite a hard one with me and Roma. It's hard. And shout out to the BX crew, and big shout out to the Paderborn crew for having us. And yeah, not bad for a first one, right? Sounds good.
Il est rentré
Yeah.
là? Non?
No worries.
Non, il y en a plein qui rentrent. Je vais l'appeler tout de suite.
Yeah, it's been great. Next time you'll probably see me on a few demos now. Because I moved to Germany, I need some cash money now. So more demos, less contests, more demos. That's it.